everybody? My name is Raze Chaos. That you have reached my channel once again. And what do I have for this Tuesday? This is I'm just kind of excited. I know that last Friday I said that this video is going to be showing off what kind of the theme was going to be for the rest of the month, for the Friday videos anyway. But something came up and I had to shift pretty quickly. And so I decided, instead of giving a sign of what is to come in the month to come, I decided to show off a pop that shows off what's coming this Friday. And that would be my Nightwing, my Legend of Collectors exclusive Nightwing. I actually went out this. I haven't had this very long. I absolutely love it because, yes, I am a fan of the Teen Titans, the big time. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to show something off real quick, and that is this little mini poster I have of the first appearance, the cover of the first appearance of Tales from the Teen Titans, number 44. Which is the first appearance of Dick Grayson as Nightwing. And the fun part about this is there's Marv Wolfman's signature and there's George Perez's signature. I got both in person, so I know they're authentic. And yeah, this took my one entire day. Got Marv Wolfman's on C2 at C2E2 on a Saturday, and George Perez was right next, and I thought, ooh, well, while I'm here, like, this is awesome, I'm just gonna go ahead and get them both. And then I got stopped by the person that was like, yeah, you need to get in line. And I was just like, oh, okay. And I was like, where's the line? And they pointed out to a little area, and I'm like, okay, that's great. And then I'm like, oh my, that's long. I'm like, where's the end of the line? They're like, we don't know. And he's not going to be able to get to everybody. Because George Perez is notoriously, he doesn't charge for his signature. And he would talk to you. And mind you, this was basically the first, the C2E2 that year was the first leg of his retirement tour, which this last C2E2 2020 was basically a year, the first year anniversary of that. He had gone all the way through 2019 in his retirement. You want to talk about good timing. He wrapped that up, retired, he was done. But once they told me that, I just kind of looked at the little person that was, the little attendant that was, that had basically kept me from cutting in line, and I said, so what's my best bet to get this thing signed? And they said, show up tomorrow as early as you can and get in line as fast as you can. So I am not a very fast morning person at all. So I didn't get to C2E2 that following Sunday until 11 a.m. And the line was all the way past the food court. It was so far you could not, I mean, this line was so long you could not see your objective. And I waited in that line, and I waited, and I waited, and that pretty much the entire Saturday had gone with me standing in this line. It just kept going and going, and not long, like I was in the line for an hour, and they said, oh, he's breaking for lunch. And I'm like, oh God, what does that mean? And they said, well, you can get out of line if you want, but it's not going to move. Yeah, he's going to lunch. He won't be signing anything for about an hour. And I was like, okay. And I almost left, but then I looked and I saw how many people were getting out of line. So this was the fastest this line had been moving since I got there. And I'd like to say that it moved, but I think it moved about a quarter. I mean, we kind of closed in about a quarter of the way. And yeah, just waited. And Then the little people came back again, like hours later, to let us know. It was probably about 2 p.m. they came back, and they said, just to let you know, George and Marv have a panel that they're going to do together. And it'll probably go on for about an hour. And yeah, you're gonna be waiting, and they'll come back as soon as it's over, and it'll start again. And I thought, wow, this is too much. You know, I've been sitting here since 11. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or closing in on 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was just like, I've just been in this line. I have done nothing but be in this line. Like, I like to take a lot of pictures when I go to C2E2, and all I had was people going to the food court because I wasn't getting out of that line. So, again, I was thinking about leaving, and then, boom, a bunch of people wanted to go to that panel. So they left the line, and we closed in, and I counted as we all moved up and as people moved away, I like kind of counted, and I was just like, holy crap. That means there's only 10 people in line ahead of me. If I sit here for another hour when it starts up again, I am almost guaranteed to be next. So, yeah, I even went to the point where I had the guy standing in front of me. Like, basically, I got him lunch so he would save my place so I could run, like, just a few feet out of the way and get there. Mind you, there are no chairs. This was a standing line. And sure enough, once I got there, I got it, and I was pretty much dizzy after that. I just kind of was, I was just kind of like, I mean, I just met it. And it was the second time I'd ever met George Perez too. So that's got to say something. I was still like, I was fangirling. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just like, hey, thank you, sir. And then somebody said, hey, do you want to get your picture taken? And I forgot. That would have been that if I had forgotten to get my picture taken within that time, that would have been the second time that I'd forgotten to get my picture taken with him. And it almost happened, but thankfully somebody said something. And yes, I got my picture taken with him. I told him, I hope you enjoy your retirement. He smiled that great big George Perez smile and said, thank you very much. And then I wandered off as if I had just been like I was just gotten off of a roller coaster, to be completely honest. I was staring in that thing in disbelief, and I do believe that the convention, I think it wraps up around 4 or 5, and that was the Sunday. So, bam, they're packing up shop, and I have barely been around this place, except for Saturday. Which it's too crowded to do anything. So I am like, ha, now we've got to move. And yes, I kind of did my best to get through it. But basically, C2E2 of 2019 was standing in line to see George Perez. But it was absolutely worth it. I got what I got. I wasn't actually wearing this shirt when I did it, but I was wearing this shirt the first time I met him, and he actually complimented me on it. So thank you, George. But yes, I was so very excited to get this. So, this is a very special pop to me. Like I said, I've had this for a little while, but I've never taken it out of the package. I was going to save it to do it on video, and I was saving it for this video. And, if you don't know, if you need any more of a guess as to what Friday's video is going to be now, I did get the DC Collector's Box for Gotham Knights, which had Nightwing on the thing. So I know that there's Nightwing involved in there. They've shown off like 2 things. I purposely did not watch somebody's video who went ahead and unboxed this, and I'll probably watch it after this because I am doing this. I am doing this early. I know I have a contest going on right now, and basically, yes, I hid 6 alphabetical digits in the 31 Days of Halloween. If you get those digits and unscramble them and get in touch with me through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all linked down in the in the description box. Get a hold of me through there. If you find all 6 digits and unscramble them and say, hey, send me a DM there, letting me know what it is, and letting me know you know what it is. Which, I mean, honestly, if you unscramble it and recognize it, and it's not that hard to look up what it is, but it goes faster if you already know. The only hint I'll give you is that in one of the videos that which does not actually have one of the digits in it, it actually has the entire word is basically, it shows up in that video. I don't want to say where it shows up. It's not edited in there in any way, but it is there. So if you have not, I'm doing this without having gotten this information or getting any DMs so far. So the contest, as far as I know, is still open, but I am going to be doing Friday's video soon after this. Probably won't have a winner at that point yet either. I will either make I'll let you know if you won immediately, but I'm sorry, I'm going back to yes, I've never seen the back of this thing. Oh yes, this is Dick Grayson as the Nightwing, and his nickname is the Disco Nightwing. There is a little bit of paint right there. I know some people don't like this costume, but I loved it before. I loved it when he was wearing this. I loved watching it slowly morph into what it is now. But as long as you left the red out. I did not like Nightwing in red. But yeah, there's that figure. And God, I love this thing. But I'm going to get a close-up on this bad boy. And I'm going to give you a close-up on this Nightwing, Disco Nightwing, however you want to put it. I know it's not his it's not his most popular costume, but it is still a favorite of mine. There are worse Nightwing costumes. I mean, honestly, I love everything that happened pre-Crisis when they put Dick Grayson in a adult, a grown-up Robin costume. Those are hysterical. And as much as I love this, I would love any of those. Like the grown-up Robin costumes that they had pre-Crisis. I would love I would love just a Dick Grayson collection. I'm not gonna lie. But subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and subscribe to the channel. Give me a like if you've enjoyed this. You'll listen to my rant about meeting George Perez. Subscribe if you haven't. I've already said that. If you want to be notified, that's a good way to get it, is to subscribe. And if you really want to be notified, you have to click the bell. Otherwise, for some reason, just subscribing is not enough. But I'll be back, and I will announce the winner. I'll let you know who the winner is as soon as I find out, either on Instagram or the video immediately afterwards, which obviously won't be this one or Friday's, even though I'm going to do them both, and there could be a winner at that point. I'll let you know if you actually message me with it. I'll let you know that there's already been a winner if that's the case. But I will announce the winner in a video, hopefully soon. And I'm going to stop rambling, give you close-ups on this, and I will see you Friday.